All right, Ben, first and foremost, your thoughts ahead of Western United on Thursday night?
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. We've had a run of a couple of losses, and the season's coming to an end, and we've got plenty to play for still. We want to avoid the wooden spoon and finish on a high. But yeah, last time we played Western United away, I think we performed really, really well. So I think we match up quite well against them.
And, it starts, probably Western aside, a run of a few home games with a lot of sides who are down towards the bottom of the ladder as well. How hungry are we to, get a few wins at home and finish the season on a high?
Yeah, super hungry. As I said, there's no shying away from it. It's been a really tough season, and we're yet to win a home game. So there's still a lot to play for. Pride is definitely on the line for us. So yeah, look, we think it's a very winnable game. We've been competitive in almost all of our games this season. It's just small details that have let us down. So yeah, we're really looking forward to it.
And for you personally, you play your 200th game in the league on Thursday night. How's it sort of feel to hit that milestone?
Yeah, it kind of creeps up on you. It's not really, at least myself personally, something that I'm kind of aware of. But yeah, it's definitely a proud moment. So yeah, to get a good result on Thursday would mean a lot.
And I guess, I know you've been at a number of clubs during your time in the competition. What sort of stands out for you as your best memory during your time in the A-League?
It's a bit bittersweet. I think during my career, I haven't won a championship, but I've been a part of 4 losing semi-finals. So yeah, probably the highlight was probably the cup, to be honest, which doesn't count in the 200, but won a couple of cups. So that's probably stands out. But yeah, probably just when you hit these milestones, you reflect on the games in your career, and what stands out is always the players that you played with in the past and the relationships you've built.
And, I know it's been a long time since you've played for Brisbane ahead of this season. You're nearly at the end of your first season back at the club. How have you sort of enjoyed being back in your hometown this year?
Yeah, I've loved it. The boys have been great. It's a really together team, get along with everyone really, really well. It's just been disappointing how the season's kind of gone, on the pitch as a team, and personally, I want to be performing better. I want the team to be performing better. So in that regard, it's been, a bit, challenging. But in terms of living in Brisbane and playing for Brisbane again, it's been really, really enjoyable.
And then, within that attack, you're probably one of the more senior heads in there. How have you sort of seen the progression of the young players around you? Guys like Jacob Brissett, Nathan Amanatidi sort of coming through and playing in that attacking unit with you throughout the season?
Yeah, a lot of the young boys have taken massive strides this year. They've had to fill probably a bigger hole than usual, given their age. We probably have lacked a little bit of depth this season. So yeah, someone like a Jacob Brissett is almost featured in every single game, and he's still very, very young. But yeah, they've done extremely well, and I think moving forward they're going to be really good players.
And I suppose you sort of enjoying that role, being a senior player. It's probably giving a bit of advice and helping these young guys through some tough moments.
Yeah, no, I enjoy kind of the role of being a bit older. I'd kind of not someone that's always going to just bark orders at young players, and but I have a really good relationship with all the boys in the team, and it's always enjoyable seeing the young boys coming up because you can relate to everything they're going through. Yeah, and if you can impart a bit of experience and a bit of wisdom, when you can, it's always nice.